It's a serious thing that we have to face today, because if you express disapproval of any form of behavior in the culture, you're likely to be accused of indulging in hate speech. And even homophobia, the word itself, suggests fear of those who have a particular sexual orientation. I don't think it has anything to do with fear. I think it has to do with whether this is a behavioral pattern that is acceptable to God. And if we preach what the Bible teaches, then that must mean that we hate people who are into this thing. That's really a silly inference from it. I have homosexual friends, people who are homosexual, whom I love, and they are my neighbors, and they know very well that I don't think that God approves of their behavior, but they understand that my coming to that conclusion has nothing to do with how I feel about them as people. I can love them as much as I love people who are not involved in that kind of activity, but so to say that somebody who expresses disapproval of a particular condition is engaged in hate speech or homophobic, that's just slanderous. And but I think we're seeing increasingly that trajectory in the culture, and I see within a very short period of time preachers being called on the carpet, threatened with the loss of their IRS exemption and so on if they speak against homosexual behavior or gay marriage, And you know the story already about people who would not bake cakes for same-sex marriages or provide flowers for same-sex marriages have had significant consequences that they've had to pay. And I see the day coming, and it may be within the next 2 weeks, where if somebody comes to St. Andrews and they want me to perform a same-sex marriage, I'm going to tell them no, I can't. And if the government says you must, or you go to jail, then I hope that my friends will visit me in jail.